Okay, so we're on the next part of this video, part 2, doing a mix on a track that I wrote about a year ago, a bit over a year ago. So the other day, we done a drum mix. Since then, I have printed that down to a stereo pair, which, if we go into Cubase, is this one here. And we can that. So when I printed that in, I had the track in the background and I done a bit of fader automation on different bits, made it a little louder on the choruses. Since then, I've set up a bass mix that's went through the console, and all of these guitar tracks I've summed into this stereo pair as well, and done some automation on that when we were printed into the Cubase session. So I'm going to get rid of these. So far we've got, if we go back to the beginning of the track, guitars, which is pretty much the meat and potatoes of the track, the drums, bass and the guitar. I hope the audio is better on this video. I've put this mic through a compressor, so if it shows it, it's going through that one over there, and it seems to sound a little better when I've done a test run, but I hope you can hear it more in context so the music isn't too loud. Other than that, so I've got the drums coming through on channel 1 and 2 on the desk, the bass on channel 3, and the guitars on 5 and 6. I've also summed, there was a stereo piano track, and a stereo synth track, and a synth solo. I've summed all of those into stereo track. Yeah, synth analog mix. So I put all those through the desk, mixed them out of the desk onto one stereo pair, which sounds like this. And they are now going to tracks 7 and 8 on the desk. what I'm currently working on is I've taken, so because we're limited for tracks on the desk and I want to try and do a mix of all the elements, I've had to use less tracks than I had in the initial mix. So the lead vocal's going to stay on its own stereo mix, including its effects. Vocal 2, which is like a backing vocal and a harmony vocal, I've summed currently to tracks 9 and 10 on the desk, and they are being sent to a reverb on this effects unit, which is coming back on this channel. And forget to point the track where it's playing. And I think I miss your mind. So I've also got that being sent to submix 1 and 2, which is going through the 369 compressor. And with the reverb. Moments to rewind, and I think I miss your mind. And with the lead. Will something change? It's the time, it's the place. 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 Moments to rewind, and I think I miss your so it's a mixture of reverb and delay coming through on this track. It's the time, it's the place, it's the time, it's the place. So if I go back to the beginning, I'm going to go through and do a print of the backing vocal and harmonies, and then I'll do a bit of fader automation when it's printing in, and after that's done I'll probably do another video seeing as I've got a camera holder now, I'll do a video where print in the lead vocal and do a bit of fader automation as well to try and get that to pop and be the main part of the mix. Okay, so I'll have a show of where we're at. But we never find the right time. Said it's cool, but I'm not fine. And I'm never at the right place. And I think I miss your face. Chasing moments to rewind. And I think I miss your mind. When will something change? It's the time, it's the place. It's the time, it's the place. It's the
find the right time. Said it's cool, but I'm not fine. And I'm never at the right place. And I think I miss your face. Chasing moments to rewind. And I think I miss your mind. When will something
Probably get a copyright infringement on my own song for that. But you can hear where the mix is at. I'll do the print because you'll not want to watch the computer printing audio. And then after that we'll do some automation on the lead vocal when we're printing a audio file for that one. And then do a mix of the track where we'll sum it the whole thing down to a stereo pair. And then the other thing I would do is go through and do an effect mix. On Cubase I've already got 2 throws, 2 delay throws and a reverb throw printed. And not sure if you'll be able to hear much from them. But it's more the reverb mix to add a bit of depth, put the song in a room sound, and then mix that in with the track to add a bit of depth. So I'll show you the way I usually mix, which is in the box summing down to a group of stems, which is kind of what I've been doing using the desk. And then I'll send each various part of that to either a vocal, instruments. These then go to the master, and I'll also have an effects mix which goes straight to the master. And I think that'll be the final part of this process where I'll mix out all the instruments to a stereo pair, the vocal and the backing to a stereo pair, and the effects go into the master channel as well. And then we'll do a video, maybe another video mastering it, and then compare how this sounds to the mix that I released, which I haven't listened to for a while because I've been working on this. But I think it'll be noticeably different. I think it already sounds a bit warmer using all the analog circuitry. So yeah, we'll do that on the next one. Thank you.